Hello everyone, Y-Angel here and welcome back to the Eastern Roman Empire campaign for Total War Attila. We're starting today's episode off with another battle against the Huns as they've come to attack me at Olbia. Now the balance bar is very much against me, but I'm going to fight this out myself and see if I can make things a little bit different. We didn't go too badly last time despite being outnumbered. I managed to get it to literally like one or two units on each side trying to fight one another. So hopefully we can do better this time round. We'll wait and see. Crap, I didn't even check out the map yet. Bugger. Okay, we can actually look at the army. Ooh. That looks like a pretty decent map. That looks like a very steep map as well. I'm trying to remember though. Is that the high bit or that's the high bit? If that's the high bit, that's going to be very advantageous to me. But if it's the other way around, oh. But we are basically facing the same army as before, so quite a lot of horse archers, tier 3 troops, so it's going to be interesting. But this is the map. Interesting indeed. I wonder, so the Huns are starting on top of the mountain. Hill? Well, I would call that a hill, possibly the beginnings of a mountain. It's not going to look good for me either way I really look at it, because they are going to have the height advantage. Unless I can try and get maybe to the side in order to get things a little bit more balanced, I would say. But that requires my troops to basically try and rush into position before the Huns can even get up there. But it could be handy to have them at least on the hill, so hopefully be a more equal footing. So we'll do that. What I'm going to try and do this time, I'm going to try and do this. I'm going to put spearmen again on the flanks, but I'm going to put... Oops. I'm going to put my Eastern Armored Legio in the center. I'm going to use the Protectores Domensi. I'm going to keep it behind as a sort of second line, hopefully be able to charge in and help a bit. They got mobile testudo, so it should hopefully allow me to keep them in formation and still attack the enemy without taking too many hits. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put these guys here. What we'll do, we'll try and sort of slide these a little bit more at an angle, so we can actually defend a little bit more against my limited, I should say, missile troops. So we're going to put you guys here. We'll put you guys behind them. Like I said, these can charge in then as I need. We'll wait and see if we can pull this off. Let's get you guys in a group. Just make it easy for me to move things around. We've got missile troops, but these aren't going to do much. The enemy army is still one of the sort of, not basic tier, but they don't have heavy onagers now to worry about. So it might be an idea just to keep these guys behind with my bowmen, just in case. Might come in handy. We'll keep you guys behind with the general, behind these, just so we can swing them out as required and hopefully defend against any counterattacks. So we'll put them on the side here, and we'll just line them up something like this. We'll just have to try and see if we can get my troops into position quickly enough. Okay, so you guys can form up over here. Okay, slow this down quickly. I picked this thing up from watching Surreal Police videos. I quite like it because it allows me to sort of still get things going while not slowing down in the action all that much either. So it's not too bad. Let's do this and put the general. We'll put you guys again on the flanks here. We'll try and angle some of these spearmen so they're a little bit more to the side, like so. That should hopefully prevent much in the way of outflanking. And let's hope my troops can now get into formation quickly enough. I mean, what's their states? They are very tired. That's right, yes, because I had them in marching stance and that's when we were attacked. So my troops are going to be a little bit slower in getting into position. That could be a bit unfortunate. Okay, let's activate these. We're in non-skirmish mode, that's fine. What we'll do, we'll try and help out a little bit by putting these guys into flaming shots. The enemy has no infantry, it's basically all cav, so assuming we can get into formation reasonably quickly, we should be able to... Okay, we're just about there. Okay, Legio. Okay, you're in formation, yes. You can start forming up into testudos now. There we go. You guys are starting to be faint. You guys can start taking some shots. There we go, we're doing some damage against them. Okay, there comes the charge. Okay, you guys, we're gonna put these guys into mobile pursuit because we're trying to defend against some of the missile fire, and we can start bringing them forward then as well to do some damage against these troops. Hopefully that should help out a bit. Okay, cavalry, we want you guys now to come around and attack for this side. Come on, you need you to hold the line a bit better. Okay, you guys pull back. We don't need you anymore here. You guys can pull back slightly more. How are we doing down here? Christ, that was a lot of damage these ones have received. Okay, let's pull you guys back. Okay, good, we managed to get everything, but still, these charges are just so powerful against even my fort and Dutch brace troops that it is difficult at times to deal with. Crap. Okay, let's see what we can do against these the best we can. Okay, you guys can continue in formation there for the moment. It is basically just sit here, take the blows and see what we can do. My troops are very good at their jobs of staying stationary, but I do have to be careful. Okay, would help if you guys were a little bit more in loose formation perhaps. Let's see, can we use you to take out the devil archers? Okay, General, can we come after these? They're tired, we've had a chance to rethink, so hopefully we can do this. Okay, come up here and finish these off.
They're trying to take out our general! Defend him!
Go over and help out the general. You guys can come down here and attack this unit of lancers. Okay, we've got the general is now here in the line. Hopefully we can use this to our advantage. We'll have to wait and see. Okay, you guys form up into formation. All of you still in formation. Excellent. Okay, can we use you guys to take these out?
Our men have given up and are running for their lives.
That's okay, that was to be expected. I didn't pay attention enough in order to catch these first wave lancers properly. Okay, we'll put you guys here. We'll put you in a loose formation now. Likewise with you guys. Right, we've got them retreating. Okay, let's see if we can get you guys to come over and help with the charge. You guys can start it into here.
The men are broken and running for their lives.
Okay, if I can, I would like to be able to take out their chieftain. Alright, crap, we've got these guys now attacking me here. I wasn't paying attention and so I got outflanked. Damn. Let's move you guys up here now to try and take out that unit. You guys can come down here in order to attack this unit as well. Okay, you guys, pull yourselves back here. I want you to try and focus on this huge amount of horse archers we still have to face on this flank. But at the moment, we're kind of holding the enemy the best that we can. Okay, you guys, your thing here. You still in formations? Yes, you are. We can at least kill off here, maybe even kill off their general. That's going to help out quite a bit. Okay, you guys can take these out. You guys come down here and attack them. Hopefully before they can attack the crossbows. Okay, let's get you guys here. You guys, see if you can take out those horse archers for me. General, I'm going to keep you here so you're not going to be attacked by anyone. Just do this. Can we... What does this actually do? Just raises melee defense? Okay. Now let's pull you guys back. We don't need you to continue chasing after them. They're pretty much broken at this point. Okay, horse archers. Let's bring you guys back here as well. trying to survive as much as we can against the Huns. Arrows fire. Oh yeah, so let's get you guys into some sort of formation. You still holding on in there? Yes. You guys, you really are taking... Why are you taking fire despite... It might be because they're getting attacked from the rear. It could just be because there's so little of them at this point. And we are getting shot at by loads and loads of arrows. See if we can pull you back a bit. You guys are still in mobile to pseudo, aren't you? Yes. Okay, turn about. Form up. Now we're just on this awkward bit where we have to essentially wait now for the Huns to be able to finish off the missile fire and use all their arrows before they can charge in. To try and attack them now would just be suicidal, but we can't exactly do much else. Oh, you guys have attacked down here. Let's get down here and deal with them. If we can take advantage and eliminate some of these horse archers bit by bit, then so be it. Okay, you guys are about to run out of arrows, so you should be charging in any second. It's just mainly horse archers. A couple of devil archers, tier 3. These guys are really good even when they attack. I want to watch out for that. Okay, no, it's not you. Again, form up. Okay, you guys, see if you can go down here and break. We'll put you in skirmish mode. Just go down here and kill them. We'll put you guys with fire shots. Okay, that's the first charge. I feel tempted to try and... Yes. I feel tempted actually to try and get some troops to go after their general, but I don't particularly want to do that because otherwise it's going to expose a bunch of them to missile fire from these. In fact, their range. Yeah, their general is very safely in their range. Their missile fire is running low, so if we can think about it later though. Okay, we managed to take out those. Yes, we have. Okay, you guys pull back. Alright, how are you guys doing? Okay, let's put you guys back into normal formation. I'm going to put you a little bit more further forward so we can actually try and hit some of these archers. That can help maybe. Okay, you guys come down here and attack this unit of horse archers. We'll keep these for the moment. To be honest, I would rather try and withdraw them if possible, but I would rather also be able to use them to try and chase down. Well, to be honest, you're not really going to chase down much in the way of horse archers by yourselves. So you guys can withdraw. Okay, that one's gone. Let's put you guys back into group and we can pull you back out here. Here comes the next unit of horse archers. General's about to retreat. Okay, excellent. The rest of the army's now starting to waver and they will break. Just a case of holding on for that last little bit of missile fire done. Okay, you guys can pull back as well, I think. Let's hang on a little bit longer first. Okay, you guys are taking your shots. Yes, you are. Alright, finish them. To be honest, I hope we do kill up enough of them that I don't have to worry about. Come down here and kill off their general if possible. Maybe we can take them out with the last bit of troops we got. You guys can come after them. General, you can help up here, can't you? General's still got some arrows in his pocket, it seems, but we should do okay. You guys can break now, charging into these. That's fine. You guys go after their general and kill him. General, you can go after him. You should be safe where you are right now. Alright. Let's get you guys charged down into these.
The enemy have rallied their units.
That's okay. We should be able to still deal with them. I have to say, I think this is a pretty easy battle. We've taken a few more casualties than I would have liked, but we haven't lost any units. And more specifically, we managed to defeat a lot of the enemy's ranged units. They have been They lost a lot of the men, I should say, from the unit, so we should have hopefully
Men are
killed up a
broken
bunch
and
of
are
them.
fleeing.
Although saying that, we do have a unit now shattering from ours. There we go, we've won.
A glorious victory will soon be yours.
Okay, we'll just do this. Close victory. Yeah, looking at this, we should have eliminated pretty much all the Huns from battle. The only one I can imagine surviving is this unit of horse archers here. Maybe these two, because just by the number of units. But we did okay. Our men managed to hold off pretty well. My crossbowmen were the ones with the most kills, over 100 each. But like, these guys killed 95. Even my general killed quite a few. So not too bad. We can also take on the warriors in order to get back 17% replenishment. We're doing that. And it does mean I have to chase them down and kill them, because thanks to the Huns faction rule, if they happen to be in the same province or region, is it a region or the province? I can't remember. But if they're in the same area basically as a Christian faction, like such as myself, then I can't get replenishment for my armies. I remember watching it on a while ago, in fact. It was with Officially Devin and Mr. Smart Donkey. They were doing a co-op campaign. I think they were doing like the Alamans and the Longobards or something. And eventually the campaign just sort of fell down into becoming this overwhelming thing where the Huns kept coming at them every time. Their men were dying, they weren't able to replenish quickly because of it. They spent most of the campaign just doing siege battles, because they're the ones that again attacked their villages and they were having to hold out as much as they can. But, we'll have to wait and see. But anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying the campaign still. I know it's going a little bit slow at the moment. I do look forward to when I actually upgrade my system so I can actually make things go a bit more quickly. I could also think about the possibility maybe of editing the videos so they're actually going to be more sort of focusing on the highlights rather than just straight through battles like what I've been doing. But on the other hand, I feel that misses out on some of the bits. Like, if I'm going to make a mistake, I'd rather you see that I'm making a mistake rather than just thinking, oh yeah, he's did this, and oh, I wonder how that happened. Especially as I'm sure I've seen one or two people that the occasional person that has done post commentary has probably modified it a bit so they can actually look better than they actually are. Okay, so attrition. We lost 193 men after that, it seems.
We hunger for
But we've still got the army, that's the main thing. Military investment, what's this? Our armies begin its investment of the enemy settlement. They are surrounded. Okay, what's this for? Okay, so we've actually got this full legion here, which I've thrown together with a whole bunch of mercenaries going up against better shield. Might as well just attack it straight away. We'll go protective. No, we'll go normal. It should give me just as of advantage. Because if you remember, the Eastern Separatists I originally had as a puppet state decided they weren't happy being my puppet state anymore, and decided to cede against me. So, oh crap! Crap! I mean, I didn't mean to do that. Did I do that? I think I've done something like that before. I've been playing a lot of Warhammer recently, and on the left is all the options to occupy and stuff like that. Any ways and settlements is on the right. So I'm used to just clicking over there saying I want to occupy it. The next minute, bam! The city's blown up. Whoops. It's okay though, it's okay. Did I want this region? Just thinking about it, in fact. Mosia, Pira, Pua. Okay, so I don't need it for that, but stuck here. Yeah, I could take that as a minor settlement to finish off that province. Just like up here, I could do the same for Satis, so I can get it for Spahan. I will have to remember that though, so I don't smash the place up again. Okay, what we got here at the moment? Bizarre. Public order is at -2 at the moment, but that's still doable. We'll swap it over to one of my ones, just so we can get a bit more of my religion in the area. Not my religion, more public order, more culture. Okay. Still keeping the camel farm because that's giving me a lot of food at the moment, which isn't reliant on the local fertility conditions, which are going down. We're actually infertile in Spahan at the moment, thanks to the situation with fertility and the Huns and all that in this chapter. Okay, but we've done that. Let's go back now up to Obia. We've got the Huns coming in now against my Africa over here. Right. Could I get you to retreat back to Petrodava? Although, I could technically finish off this army. Yeah, let me see if I can pull the... I should be able to pull this off, okay? Yeah, Bounce Bar very much against me. They picked up all of these onagers. Okay, we're just going to have to go aggressive. Not the ideal way I would have done it, but when they got 3 onagers, the way I recognize the AI works and the balance auto resolve works, that if you have a lot of onagers, you need to get aggressive because that represents an overwhelming advantage compared to kind of defensive, even though I got more missile troops. Okay, we can actually start replenishing as well, which is pretty nice. Although eliminating that army has meant that they're going to be able to replenish with a brand new one, but I wanted to get rid of it while I was here. We can go after the Blood Swans now as well. Just finish you guys off. Again, we'll just go... We'll go aggressive yet again. Okay, we didn't lose any units. Fantastic. Does that mean we've eliminated now the Sclavanians now? Now reports, units recruited, deaths in battle, factions destroyed, Sclavanians. That is actually really good news. Part of the victory conditions for a Divine Triumph is you do have to eliminate 40 different factions. We've now eliminated 27. We've just got 13 left to go. If we can survive the Hun onslaught, we should be able to include them then as an enemy that we've dealt with, and we'll go from there. Okay, we actually need... This is not the most ideal situation, admittedly, for this settlement. I feel tempted to actually abandon it for the moment, but it will give me public order problems. Nah, I'll just keep it. I might as well make a little bit of extra cash the way I can. And what we'll do with this army, we'll move them back now towards my... across the water. And we'll start moving them towards my centre, ready to defend. Maybe to go again to Womila or Apulum, so we got a walled settlement. In fact, I might want you to go to Apulum. We'll move you over there. We're in the middle of fortifying some of my settlements here, like Domavia, for example, is going to become a garrison colonia, so we've got access to wars. This should hopefully put off the Huns actually wanted to do much against me. Why did I wreck this for? Start building a rally field, it might come in handy. Let me see. Good Greek Hermitage as well. Got plenty of cash this turn. Doing very well. Okay, what can we do here? We've got access now to some Heteria Guard. So these are going to be really good against infantry, which, given the troops I've been facing so far from the Huns, could be really useful. In fact, I think I will expand you guys. And we're going to get another 2 units of these. Just for, although they are very expensive, nearly 500 upkeep. Jesus. Okay, we'll keep that. I do want to try out, I did have access now to these Malatlatoi. They're not really good against missile fire, but if I'm keeping them in a walled settlement like this, having access to pikes could be really useful to block off certain avenues from the enemy infantry if they come charging in. We've got -9 upkeep. Food is a real situation right now. Okay, let's demolish that so we can replace it with some more fields. We'll upgrade. We need more why? What's going to give me more food? That gives me 85. That gives me 82. To be honest... there's not really that much of a difference, is it? We'll keep it for now. In fact, we'll just upgrade it. Okay, we'll upgrade that, so we got the bats under control. We'll get the Scriptorium up as well. Is there anything I wanted to do at Constantinopolis? Like I said, my dream would be to try and make sure I can get Constantinopolis up to the maximum tier possible. But we're slowly working on that. We'll get the stonecutter here. We need... that done. The other thing as well I could try and do is go around with all the patriarchal seers and just see about upgrading them. Can't do it here. You can't do it here yet. Let's upgrade this though. Let's get capital. Another scriptorum. Upgrade that. Let's give that. Some more food can come in useful right now. 40. You have to excuse any noise you can hear in the background at this moment. There's, as I've mentioned in previous videos, I seem to be looking after my brother's turtle at the moment. Well, for quite a while in fact, and it's just annoying because he's a very disruptive little creature. He has a tendency to go around wrecking stuff in his tank just because he can. Very annoying. Okay, you guys are marching up towards Salona, yes. Would it be easier for you to actually come by boat? It's probably going to take about the same amount of time. Okay, well if it's going to quickly go by land, we'll go by land.
Yes.
You're moving over to Salona just to garrison settlement for the moment. Thing. I'll have to see if I can edit that sound out. It's annoying. Okay, we do have a couple of access to these. We get more access to Elite Billastari. We'll be able to move them up then next turn in order to help out in Simium. And see if I get access to some more facilities there. Safari and Sapena, you're going to be taking the blunt of the enemy's charge, I'm afraid. So we'll have to just bear in mind. Viminicum. Okay. What else we got? Over here, we get massive public order bonuses because of the presence of the garrison. I'm going to have to keep them here a bit longer to try and keep things under control. Unfortunately, thanks to rebellions and that. Yeah, instability is -6. We'll have to sort that out. Do I actually have access at the moment to... I'm upgrading this bit. So what, swap it over, demolish that, and we'll upgrade that to get in a... Okay, we'll do this, and we'll upgrade these. There we go. I think that's all the immediate situation I needed to worry about. We do have the Huns coming in for us over here, although they do seem to be focusing against the Western Romans. That's okay by me, to be honest. If push comes to shove, I don't mind trying to help them reclaim their lands, or just take it for myself, you never know. But for the most part, I'm pretty happy to just let the Huns focus on other enemies until I have to deal with them properly myself. Let's go through those. This army, some of my armies are really coming from the far sides of the Empire, ready to try and help out in this situation. Got spies coming up. I didn't check out my faction leader, because he's still up in the north, isn't he, with the heir. And I'm trying to bring them down so they can be in a position to help as well. We're being careful as well, because we have got like a lot of Hun forces on my borders, so be careful for that. Suppose we just have to wait and see. We're actually coming up now to the end of this episode in terms of timing. I think I'm going to do one more turn, just because otherwise, looking at the save game files when I was loading the game up, this past couple of episodes have only been like one turn each, and there's a reason why my campaign is going a bit slow. So I do want to spend at least so we get another turn in, rather than just the one and a bit that we've done so far. Here come the Huns. Like I said, as long as they can stay away from me, I'm pretty okay. I just need to survive into, what was it, 432 AD, and then if I haven't killed Attila by that point myself, Attila will be killed, and I'll be able to eliminate the Huns bit by bit. I did take a second to look at their sort of faction traits before the previous battle. I was just looking through the things of the particular army. I forgot how much of a bonus they get for fighting during this part of the campaign. They've got minus 100% upkeep, so they don't actually cost anything to keep their units in the field. Their troops, of course, jumped up to tier 3 in many cases, And in a way, I'm slightly disappointed you don't get such a bonus for when when you play as the Huns. I thought that would just be something quite nice you could have, just like a little bit to represent you are playing Attila. But I also remember people were saying about how back in the day, because Attila, people wanted to play as the Huns, they really had to nerf the whole system. Because I remember they were going to have a whole thing about the 7 seals, and how as you unlocked more and more stuff, things were going to get worse and worse until eventually Attila and the swarm of Huns will come charging down. But I think they got rid of that because of the fact that people wanted to play as the Huns. So it's just sort of, oh, we'll have to nerf them in some way in order to make it so people can play as them. Okay, let's get you guys over to here now. We can get you now to replenish. We'll skip Petrodava, we'll just move straight over here. We could potentially though. Yes, convert Petrodava over to a garrison colony. Hopefully the zone of control will stop enemies from coming straight through unless they attack it first. Hopefully that will help out a bit. Shame we don't get access to garrison buildings like the Western Romans do. That would really help out. Okay, let's do that. And let me see. Governor's House. This will give me access to more of the garrison, so we'll make sure to include that. Let me see. Hinton Lounge. I'm pretty reluctant right now to see about. Let's get back, get access to some Hitari guards. Every little bit's going to help, no? And let's give you Steadfast Defender, increases morale. That actually will help out pretty handy given the situation I want him to do right now. Well, let's see. Anything here? Extra armor will be. Oh, minus 10% attrition for when thing. Kalile could even be better. Gives me extra growth in the province. That could be reasonable in the future. Let's use that for now. Campaign spot and distance, military developments, plus 10 morale when at my own area. Kopesh the Pharaoh, that you can use that. Charge bonus, battle movement speed for ranged units. Thracian Bodyguard. Extra 25% charge bonus for the commander's unit, plus 15 for the commander's unit attack, and an extra point of authority. That sounds very nice indeed. We'll take that. Let's pop up here now to sort out what's going on with my faction leader and the rest of the area. Public order is very much a bonus right now. We are slowly trying to see about getting rid of those go pens. These need to be changed over to food jetties. For the moment, you can demolish that. That can increase. I don't particularly need to improve that. Let's continue marching you down here. Where is it? Uyam. It is going to take a little while for us to get down here, so might be best given it's going to be thing. Tell you what, let's just take advantage and march all the way down. Hopefully next turn we'll be able to attack them at Uyam and finish off the faction then as well. The Venedians would be defeated. Just double check diplomacy a second. The Eastern Separatists still really like me, despite the fact that they don't want to have a peace treaty. That's okay, you're going to die then. Okay, the ones I was more concerned about was... which ones were they? Danes.
Welcome. Speak. Come on.
I did want to get a peace treaty with them, because otherwise I will have to watch out for attacks up here in the north. But if they don't want to get peace with me, then I'm just going to have to deal with them. Yep. Like I said, that's it of my brothers.
At your command.
You just hear them banging away out the side of my eye. Okay, let's see if we can go after the Satyrs.
Like dogs.
Let me see. We'll keep
Besieging
encircling for now. We'll attack it. We'll let them come out to attack me. Rather than attack their settlement. It's not going to be the most ideal. That's everything I really need to worry about for now. Let's move up here a second. What happens when you move out? Public orders +7. That's fine. We can actually start using you now to join up and head back. Stop a second. If we force march you, you can catch up to your air a bit more quickly. It's not likely he's going to be attacked anytime soon from this direction. If he has, we've got a very decent army here to defend him. In the middle of forming up some more. You know what I do miss thinking about it? I miss having... Hang on a second. Sidica, Scoopy... What was I doing with here again? Is it food? Yeah, food is pretty poor. Let's go for that. Let's swap over to farming colonias. There we go. Oh, points. Okay, Admiral. We'll give you that. Governor down here. Let's give you... You need to really get improvements in morale. No wonder we're having issues down here. You're not even that good at your job. Okay, at least we get the food situation more or less sorted. We only got 10 food at the moment. Shocking. Okay. But yeah, something I'm missing from the later Total War games, like from Warhammer mainly, is the global replenishment. I thought it was a nice little addition to really help out with this problem that you get with the later Total Wars, where because you can't... Why are you marching all this way? Oh yeah, because you're heading down towards Salona. That's why. But yeah, because you have to rely on generals compared to like Rome and Rome Total War, Medieval 2 Total War and the like, where you can actually, even Shogun 2, where you can actually bring individual units over to join up with your armies. It has led to that annoying situation where you basically have to recruit a general just to get your units and bring them over, whereas I'd much happily spend the extra money and time to represent that I'm recruiting this army and the units are marching towards where the army is in order to join up, rather than have to recruit people and bring them over or bring armies back and so forth. Anyway, I think that was a quite enjoyable episode. After the previous episode where I actually lost against the Huns, I managed to... Sorry, I was just drinking tea, I was just thinking, hang on, I just had silent for like a second. But yeah, after the previous episode where I managed to defeat the Huns army for the first... got defeated by the Huns, I should say, and then, you know, just wasted a thing, it's good to actually have one victory under my belt. What I need to do in the future now with the Huns is to make sure when I do fight them, is to allow them to run away with some of their troops. Not all of their troops, and not even a lot of their troops, just maybe even a couple of units. Because for those of you unfamiliar with Attila, how it works is, with the Huns, is that they have, I think it's 6 to 8 armies, it might be even a little bit higher. And as soon as one of their armies gets defeated, they get a new one to replace it.
Surely be worthy of a bard's song.
Yeah, I don't need to. But yes, as soon as that army one of the hordes is defeated, another one is automatically spawned up in the sort of northeastern side of the map. So what you need to bear in mind then is, if you want to keep things a bit easier for yourself, make sure that when you eliminate an army, that you only let them have a couple of units. Because let's face it, facing mercenary soldiers is going to be a lot better than facing tier 3 heavy armoured infantry that the Huns have. The mod I do have, the Prometheus faction trait overhaul, does make it so the Hun infantry actually have less morale than usual, to represent the fact that they should be using them as cavalry rather than infantry. So that's something that will help out a bit in the battles, but unfortunately their infantry is a lot better than mine, and I have to be prepared for that. Anyway, I'm going to end the episode here now, so hope you enjoyed it. The next episode, we're going to be seeing about getting my troops in position and start really needing to bring it to the Huns. If I can ideally do something to help out, is to maybe see about using lightning attack No, not Light Attack. Night Attack. That's the one. Too much Warhammer. Then to use Night Attack in order to try and attack these armies, perhaps one-on-one. That way then I can really weaken them, but let them run off then so they can not have to worry about respawning. I also have to keep an eye out for Attila. In fact, is Attila on the map yet? It's a bit difficult to kill him if he's not even a presence on here. At the moment he's still... Tarkin is right here, so he's still the faction leader. So, that's something. Tell you what, let's modify the war target.
Speak! I will listen!
Okay, let's not modify the war target. I wonder where Attila might be then. It might be that he's not in any of these armies yet, because he needs to die. Someone needs to be replacing. Someone needs to die for him to replace them as a general, and at the moment no one has. We'll wait and see. But anyway, hope you enjoyed the episode. Thank you very much for watching. Sorry for keep talking afterwards, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye for now.